subscribe and leave a comment below. r/AskReddit. What is absolutely worth the money? Quality drill bits. They're actually cheaper in the long run than cheap low quality ones and much better to work with. My dad always said buy one cry once. Bedding. Period. It's where you sleep every night. A good night's sleep can make all the difference in the world. Comfortable underwear. I wear mine until they evaporate into thin air. Buying a home that you can afford. I really want to do this someday. A good knife for the kitchen. What kind of knife? And what brand would you suggest for someone who is poor and cooks a lot? 20 years ago I bought a used 1991 Toyota with 60k miles for cheap, still running and just won't die. Dash cam. They can really save your ass. Speaking of, I need to get me a new one. A good mattress. A good mattress and good shoes, because if you're not in one you're probably in the other. Someone once told me not to cheap out on the things that separate you from the ground. Shoes, bed and tires. After much consideration I think an office chair and kitchen knives and maybe listening devices such as speakers or headphones need to be included. Parachutes. Sounds like some sound advice. Can't say this enough. A properly supportive office desk chair. Worth every penny. My work just bought everyone new chairs, and these have lumbar support. My back never felt better. AAA. Batteries? I thought he was just screaming. But what if it breaks? If you're a woman, a well-fitted, custom-made bra. Too many females out here suffering wearing bras that just don't sit right. This is important, ladies. The difference in bras are astonishing. Custom-made bras? I've never heard of that, and eventually this quarantine will end and I will have to put on a bra again. Good headphones. I bought a pair of Bose headphones a couple years ago. Very expensive, but I never lose them. They are great quality, and they last forever. I think I actually saved money by buying them. Spotify Premium. Those goddamn ads are enough to drive someone nuts. Flying direct. It's worth the extra couple $100 to save the compounded exhaustion from layover plus extra hours. God damn it, I hate to admit this, but Amazon Prime is absolutely worth the money. For the video alone it's worth it. All the shipping perks. It's just great. Good quality chocolate. If you're ingesting those calories, they'd better be worth it. Good boots. I never thought that spending near enough to $500 on a pair of shoes would count as money that I would spend again in an instant. Good clothes. Not necessarily a $900 belt, but some high quality jeans. Jackets. They will last as well as being very comfortable. WeatherTech floor mats. A cast iron pan. They're super versatile and you can buy a great one that will last the rest of your life for not very much money. They take some work to clean and maintain, but if you take care of it, it will take care of you. The $160 pool I just bought for my yard. Floating my ass through this bullshit. Nothing like floating naked in your backyard. Hiring someone to clean the house. I save so much time to do things I actually enjoy, it is insane. Also does not cost all that much. Around €150 for 2 hours of cleaning twice a month. By far my best decision I've made in the past few years. Totally agree. Also improved my relationship. Not arguing over whose turn it is to clean the bathroom act. Food, oh and a Nintendo Switch. Damn it, I've been trying to talk myself out of buying a Switch for weeks. A good backpack. My mom always got me cheap backpacks in school, and they'd always break about 3/4 of the way through the school year. Sophomore year of high school I finally convinced her to pull the trigger on a mid-range JanSport day pack. Yep, it was literally 5 times as expensive as any other backpack she'd ever bought me, but it lasted the rest of high school, and community college, and the 2 years at regular university for my bachelor's, and a year and a half of graduate school, and I have used it at least a few times a year since for business trips since, and it's still perfectly usable, if getting a bit ratty and faded now. Adopting a pet from a shelter. and had my cat for almost 8 years, and he is by far one of the best choices I made. Reading this in bed with my cat laying on top of me, I concur. Cats are freaking great and there's a lot out there needing homes. LASIK. Best 4K I ever spent. No more worries about glasses, contacts, or yearly checkups to renew my subscription. I see clearly every day and never have to worry about falling asleep in my contacts. An electric toothbrush. You'll make sure to brush your teeth regularly just so you can use it. Believe me on that one. A good pillow. A mattress was said earlier, but a pillow is like the cherry. A cast iron frying pan. A trip to the library. A puppy from the pound. Home baked bread. Qualify hair care and skincare products. They don't have to be expensive, but most dollar store products don't cut it. Most of what I get comes from Amazon, Target or the drugstore and tends to cost $15 or less per product. It's worth it. Thermal underclothes. Any merino base layers or underwear will improve your quality of life more than you can understand. Try it and be amazed. People. Hiring movers. So worth it. Gardening. It is exercise. It is grounding, centering, mentally healthy. It produces food in an economical way. A really good massage from a professional masseuse. A good quality tent sleeping bag. I seldom regret buying anything related to camping or cooking. Over-ear headphones that are sturdily built, sound pleasant, and most importantly, feel comfortable to you. Once you've figured out the model that has just the right amount of clamping force, weight and cushion fit, you can never go back. Tequila. Spending the few extra bucks on a better bottle is like night and day when it comes to cocktails. Spotify. Being able to listen to music anywhere I go on my phone, including on my daily walks, has been a blessing. I couldn't imagine going through this lockdown in silence, and being able to pick from just about any album that's ever been released, amazing. Therapy. Costs me $170 per hour. I go twice a week and it is the only reason why I am not slashing tires and busting lips right now. Water bottle. Non-plastic so you reuse it. If you wear glasses, laser eye surgery is absolutely worth the money. My vision was 20/400. For those of you who don't understand why that means, if a person with perfect 20/20 vision were able to read a sign, freeway sign, street sign, billboard, etc. from 400 feet away, I would have to be 20 feet away to be able to read the same sign with the same clarity. So reading street signs, especially at night, without my glasses was literally impossible. I got the laser eye surgery in 2014. It cost me $5,000 but it comes with a lifetime warranty. So if my vision ever changes, a touch-up is no cost to me. The procedure itself was interesting. Beforehand, I could not stand touching my own eyeball. I just couldn't do it. So contacts were out of the question. I was given a Valium and told to wait in the waiting room for about 30 minutes for it to kick in. Once I was taken into the procedure room, my head was locked into place and told to stare at the small light and don't move my eyes. When they fired up the first laser to create the flap, I didn't see anything new, but I could smell it. It smelled like burnt hair, but the Valium was in full effect so I didn't care. They moved the laser away to manually peel the flap back and moved a different laser in. This time, I heard a couple loud zaps, but again I didn't care. When they moved the second laser away, they put the flap back into place and suddenly I could see perfectly. But, they had to tape my eyes closed to let the flap heal. They gave me 2 more Valium, told me to go home and sleep. When I wake up, take another Valium and go back to bed. I needed to keep my eyes closed for about 24 hours. I had to go back the following afternoon for a checkup, and just over 24 hours after the procedure my vision was an astounding 20/15. Edit. Damn. This comment blew up. You are posting questions and responses faster than I can reply. LOL. But I will try to answer all questions. Don't forget to subscribe and share your story in the comment.